Hey YouTube, it's TQB. I'm back with, I guess, an upkeep video. For those who don't know, who haven't seen it on my Facebook page, or probably don't know about my Facebook page. Gotta fix that. But yes, I recently, well not so recently, it's been 3 weeks now, installed a set of genie locks or faux locks, yarn wraps, whatever you want to call them. Because I was kind of at a point where, I'm still feeling my hair, but I just kind of wanted to do something that would take, or I shouldn't say take, but would be slightly protective and still I could have fun and do something with. Plus, from time to time over the 6 years I've been natural, I've always been kind of tempted to lock my hair. But I'm one of those people, I like to change my hair too much, and locking seems it is more of a permanent type thing. We give you options of styles, but it doesn't let you do big, bold, frozen, out there hair, which I like to do on occasion. So this way I've gotten to get my lock fix, but I can still go back to my loose natural hair or my big old froze when I want to. Alright, so one of the questions I've gotten is, well, how do you care for your hair or keep it from getting too dry since you've had your genie locks in? So I'm going to show you what my daily moisturizing routine is for my genie locks. Alright, so one thing, to avoid getting a lot of buildup when your hair is in a long-term protective style using either yarn like I used or synthetic or human hair, whichever one you want to use, is to make sure you're not using a lot of cream-based products, because those will leave a lot of buildup. You want to use something that's water-based, and even though it's already water-based, you want to dilute it a little bit, like I said, to keep your hair moisturized, but to avoid having a whole bunch of messy buildup that'll shorten the lifetime of your style. All right, so what I like to use, and it was something I've just recently discovered, is the Jane Carter Revitalizing Leave-In Conditioner. I've been using that as a moisturizer for my hair, and it's actually been working pretty good. My hair feels really good. The new growth of the scalp feels really good. So I've been happy with it. So what I do is take the spray, and starting at the top, I lift the braids in sections to make sure I get the spray all the way through. And then, because my hair isn't just at the top of my head, I actually go down the entire length of the wraps to where my hair stops. Now, the thing that I did learn when doing these is, unlike braids, whereas you braid, it kind of shortens up the length of your hair as you're doing it, these yarn wraps are done just like you would do, or I did them just like I would do African threading, which is a stretching technique. So instead of, shortening my hair through the process, it actually stretched it out, which is why I ended up having to do them as long as I did. Because I had not intended on making them this long, because I tend to get a little annoyed when I got a lot of stuff hanging around and falling in my face, which is part of the reason why I don't wear my hair out as much as I used to when it was shorter. So I spray down the entire length to where my hair stops. And like I said, because the wrapping stretches my hair out, my hair actually comes down to about here in these wraps. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Like I said, you're going to make sure you saturate your hair, not focusing too much on your scalp, because like I said, you don't want to cause yourself a lot of buildup. Fan is going to be kind of loud. I'm seeing that now, but oh well, hindsight 2020. Didn't think to cut it off before I started recording. Hopefully you can still hear me pretty good regardless. Alright, and now that I have saturated my hair, I'm going to take my DIY oil mix and scrunch that down the sections to seal in the moisture I've just added. Now, if you're using acrylic hair, the amount of conditioner you add may not need to be as much. For me, I got to add quite a bit, so my hair is pretty damp. when I do it, and that's because I've used yarn to do these, and yarn in and of itself will take up a lot of moisture, or pull a lot of moisture. So by adding a bit of extra, I will allow my hair to get the benefits without the yarn taking everything away. So just like with the oil, well, just like with the conditioner, I scrunch the oil down the entire shaft of the hair. And don't forget your edges, a little bit all there. And once I've conditioned the length of the hair, I apply a little more oil to my hands and massage my scalp. And I'll massage my scalp until I start to feel my scalp warm up. So that lets me know that I'm getting increased blood flow and circulation, which helps stimulate growth. I usually massage about 5 minutes or so. But I won't do all that on camera because you don't want to stand. So stand or sit, whichever you're doing, and watch me rub my scalp. But yeah, I've really been enjoying them. I'll probably post some or tack on some pictures at the end showing how I've styled them. But yeah, I've been in these for about 3 weeks now, and they're holding up pretty good. And I really haven't redone many, like 1 or 2 I think I've redone. And that was because after I washed them, 1 did slip, so I had to redo that one. Then I had 1 that kind of unraveled at the end. And if you're curious about how to do yarn wraps and you aren't familiar with African threading, there are a slew of videos out on YouTube right now that you can find on the process. So I figured I'd direct you to those as opposed to posting another myself. And then I think I'll list the name of the YouTuber whose video I watched and whose style I used or used them of the, I guess a derivative of, to do my hair. But that's about it. Thanks for watching.